What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio Shouty, and stepping in the building. I got an A-Town legend in this thing, one of the coldest DJs to come up out of this city. I'm talking about my dog, DJ Prettyboy Tank. What's good with it, boss?
Hey, man. Say, man, it feel good to be here, man.
Same thing here, Tank. You know, I can't be sitting in here kicking flavor and not get one of my favorite DJs in this thing that really just put it down for the town. I need you to take me back to day one, though, Tank. What was it that made you decide to pick up them turntables and get down with it?
I think it was really always in me. Like, my mama always say, like, she got a famous story she tell. Like, I was in my walker a couple months old. I walk up to the, know what I'm saying, she had, you know, everybody had that one stack, know what I'm saying, stereo system. I walk up to it, I play what, Lisa, all cried out. She said I used to always do that, like, in my walker. So it was just always in me. And then, like, I used to always listen to the mix shows at 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So I always wanted to, know what I'm saying, just DJ and just make people, know what I'm saying, move.
At what point was it that you felt like your DJing skills was taking you places, though, man?
Swag surfing, man, like 2009, man. When I realized, like, I'm sitting in the same party in the section, smoking a blunt with Snoop Dogg and Warren G. Oh, I'm here. Like, can't too many people say that, bro. I'm here.
Speaking of swag surfing, that's FLY for those that are just already slow. But
yes, sir.
Talk to me about linking up with them boys early, man, and that ride with them.
Funny story. Me and two members of the group FLY, we was all in a rap group.
What?
Die Hard. Yeah, we was on the east side, like Cars and Hill, all that.
Yeah.
So we was in a rap group, and then, like, you know, we family at the end of the day. So we had a good relationship.
Yeah.
Them boys is, know what I'm saying, my brothers. So it was kind of just natural. Like, they created a new group. I was trying to buzz off as a DJ, and we just linked and meshed.
What was it like when you saw swag surfing go crazy as hell? And then I know you had to hear it early. Did you think that that was going to be one of them songs that was going to last forever? And I infamously call it the hit that keeps on hitting.
No, I still don't. To this day, like, people still tag me in videos and stuff like that. I be like, it's crazy. Like, I still don't believe, like, this song from a little club on the east side of Atlanta started and it's gone global and viral.
What was it like for you starting out in them clubs in Atlanta, man, and just DJing out here in these streets?
A lot of $150 nights. I ain't gonna lie, like, a lot of $150 nights, you know what I'm saying? Wrist getting shot at, you know what I'm saying? Behind crime scene tape a lot, because you park in the front and they get the shooting or whatever. So, you know, stuff like that happen in the city, man.
Exactly. As a DJ, though, man, what was that? What do you feel like was the best party era that you got a chance to DJ over these last few years, man?
Best party era.
And what was the set that you was playing that you know went crazy?
2007 to like 2010, maybe 11. Like that era right there is just, you know, we went from the quote unquote rock star movement. Yeah. It was kind of like trap, rock star, futuristic. Yeah. And then it just kind of went this way and that way. So, like, that era right there, it was just crazy. From the FLYs, the Young LAs, to all that futuristic type music.
When you think about that futuristic era and stuff like that, man, you and DJ Spins single-handedly kind of put it down for the South and the culture with that Space Invaders, We Are the Radio, and Real Atlanta mixtape series and stuff like that. Can you talk to me about when y'all were putting it down with those mixtapes? Did you feel like y'all were creating the soundtrack to the South and the culture at that damn time, man? And did you feel like y'all was really making the impact that y'all was making? Because I know me personally, if I needed to know what was needed to be played on the radio, or I needed to know who was the artist I needed to be breaking, I was going to them damn tapes.
Honestly, yeah. Cause, like, we had the access and we still got the access, you know what I'm saying, all the big artists. So, like, it was more so like we were distributors. We distributing, you know what I'm saying, the music or whatever, because back then, like, you know, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, you could go to Spotify, Apple Music, go here and upload your own music. We were the distributors, so it was easy for us, you know what I'm saying, to do it. But now,
it's crazy.
You know, like, everybody feel like they can do it on their own, but you still can't cancel out the DJ.
Exactly. Talk about the power of the DJ at that time, man. What was it like having that kind of power and influence? Because I'm talking about real influence in the game when it came to breaking records and letting folks know this artist is next. And can you go down the line of some of them artists that you had to introduce to the A as well?
Back then, having all that power and influence, it was dangerous because I look back all the time and a lot of people who were DJing back then, they don't do it no more. They don't know what I'm saying, evolved into other careers.
Yeah.
I mean, they still might be successful or whatever, but you know, it took a certain type of individual to handle all that shit back in the day, basically. And the people who could handle it, we still here.
Yeah.
And you know, like I say, I'm still on the road with Rich Homie Quan. I've been on the road with him for 5 years.
Quan, yeah.
FLY, like I say,
yeah.
Bankroll,
Street.
Waka Flocka, Travis Porter. It's a whole bunch of artists back then, man.
Talk to me about being on the road though, Tank. What was that like on the road with these artists and watching them blow, and then also watching those shows go from small to big?
It's really like everything that you really dream about, because at the end of the day, like I always said, I wanted to take on DJing as a hobby.
Yeah.
I wanted to major in criminal justice. That's what I went to. I went to Alabama State for that.
Come on now.
And me trying to transfer back to Georgia State, that's what really got me into DJing.
Yeah.
So it was just like, you know, I always seen this. And like with FLY, it was always cool. With Travis Porter, that's what made me go into other avenues, build bigger relationships, because they had like a mixed type crowd.
Yeah.
So like we was on tour with Matt Miller and YG. Like I could never fathom that.
What was the craziest thing you seen on that road though, Tank? Because I know you done seen it all.
Tour Bus Chronicles, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I done seen some females on that bus, man.
How does that impact your mind when you see how they get down on that damn tour bus, and then you got to go back into the regular world after that, but you've been experiencing the Tour Bus Chronicles?
Real shit, like a lot of women come up to me or I interact with, they be like, man, I know you be on the road, mess with this woman. Nah, I don't, because I feel like it take a lot of time to do that. I ain't got time to, know what I'm saying, mess with this woman, mess with that woman, try to shoot game at this broad for the night. Nah, I ain't doing none of that, man. Well, it made me keep a more stable mind frame. I got to go back to Atlanta at the end of the day. Let me keep something at the house.
Exactly.
Straight up.
I mean, when we think about Tank, man, I mean, we got to say Bankroll Fresh.
No, for real. My brother.
Talk to me about how you met Street, and then that Life of a Hot Boy mixtape, man. When it came time to put that thing down, what was going on at that time right there?
I met Fresh in like 2005. He was in a group called Get Rich Click.
Yes,
they had a
sir.
song called The Bunny Hop.
That's right.
Or whatever, east side of Atlanta. I was DJing the teen clubs, Megaplex. Shout out to Miss Sharon Showcase or whatever.
Yeah.
So they would always come. We kept a constant, know what I'm saying, relationship over the years or whatever. And I always knew he could rap good, but he never take it serious. He 1 foot in the street, 1 foot out the street. So he finally like came around, and just being with him and just his energy, like it just got good energy, just brighten up in the room. And I always say Life of a Hot Boy too. I did that mixtape in my closet, bro.
My God.
Like no cap. Did it in my closet, like in between clothes, polo shirts and all that, like for real. So that was the first mixtape I actually had control, like quote unquote executive producer power over, because I you know what I'm saying, synced it, tracked it out myself and did all that.
So when Life of a Hot Boy dropped, man, and that thing went crazy, what was it like building with somebody from scratch though too? Because at the end of the day, you know what I haven't seen in a long time is just artists that get it out the mud for real, and they, you know, link up with their DJ, link up with their team, and they go out here and take the streets over. That's literally what niggas accomplished during that time, man. So I mean, what was that like in them early stages, trying to put that street money flag in the grind?
You know, we knew what we were doing. Like, if you build, they will come at the end of the day.
That's right.
So we knew, like, okay, as long as we stay consistent, keep stamping it, and come with a good product, like, we from the city. Like, people gonna love us.
That's right.
Like, he got good relationships, had good relationships, I got good relationships.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, he from the west side, I'm from the east side, we finna unite this.
My God.
So that's all it really was at the end of the day. Like, we bringing this side together, bringing these folks together, and we gonna mesh and we gonna win.
When Ballin' Like a Hot Boy went crazy, man, and I mean, that was the single that got him up out of here.
Right.
What was that like, seeing that single take over, and then now the shows are getting bigger and the money's coming in, man? I mean, what was that whole experience
Man,
like?
I'm gonna take you back to June 1st, 2014. That song almost got deleted.
Okay, now.
Yeah, almost got deleted. He didn't like that song at first. He made it too quick. If you know how Fresh recorded, he would record in like 15, 30 minutes, whole song. He recorded that song in about 30 minutes. He didn't like it. He almost deleted it. Shout out to Cassius J. Cassius J was like, nah, bro, you need to know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Keep it. I got the song probably like a day or two later. I was like, nah, this it. So that's what he got to know what I'm saying. Life of a Hot Boy, whole theme song. Cause that's what we grew up on. Like, know what I'm saying? We grew up on the Hot Boys, Turk, BG, Wayne, Juvie, all that. So it was just like, shit, this the formula. We real Atlanta. Yeah. This is what we grew up on. Okay, we gonna build up out this. So it was just we knew what we were gonna do, basically. We knew what the hell we were doing. And we was doing it.
So talk to me about what it's like to have a street movement though, man. Something that you're a part of from ground zero, and then seeing that thing start to expand. And what was the hustle and what was the effort that it took to really get that thing off the ground and let folks know?
One thing about having a real street movement, like, it's organic. Yeah. Like, as long as you know what I'm saying, got something that the people in the streets can believe in, like, you can just grow. You just have to keep everybody on the same page, on one accord. Cause at the end of the day, like, these street folks, these street niggas and stuff. Yeah. So, you know, they gonna stray. They not gonna be focused because they ain't never been in this type of situation before. Yeah. So it take a lot of stress. But at the end of the day, like, as long as everybody on one accord, it's cool. And then, like, you know, after bruh passed away, I still feel like me and Bucci still try to keep it. What up, though, Booch? Yeah, but, you know, whoever with us, they with us. If they ain't, it ain't no hard feelings. It just, we gonna keep it moving.
Exactly. When Bank passed, man, how did that impact you though, Tank?
I was depressed, straight up. Like, I was depressed for like a year. Like, I didn't want to DJ, none of that, like, cause it wasn't the same. Like, you gotta think, this is a man who used to come over my house every morning, somebody I interacted with every day. Yeah. Like, he really put me on stocks and stuff. He used to come over my house, he used to bring a USA Today paper. He didn't know what the hell he was reading, but he was like, I got the paper. Yeah. And shout out to the BP in Mechanicsville. Yeah, right down Route David. He used to go up there, BP, blunts. Okay, I'm finna go to Tank House. I know my boy like a Starbucks. Yeah. He used to bring me a little Starbucks drink, all of that. And like, having that out your life, it's just like, you feel like you lost a family member. Yeah. Like you lost a brother. Yeah. So I was depressed for a long time, I ain't gonna lie. And like, I was doing a lot of great things during that time I was depressed. And I didn't really realize it till after the fact, but everybody need therapy. Yeah. At the end of the day, matter of fact, it's Black Mental Health Awareness Month. Man, get you some therapy, bro. Come on. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
I'm with you.
So between that and just having good people around me, like, it helped me get through it. Like, of course, you know, I won't never like fully heal from it. Yeah. But at the same time, like, you know, only thing I can do is just keep uplifting bro name and just keep holding the legacy down.
When it comes to his legacy though, Tank, I get a little angry sometimes. Right. Because I see his legacy spread out all over this music industry.
Oh yeah, everybody got some drip, man. Come on, man.
Talk to me about Bank swag and the drip that man came with and how it's being impacted, well, how it impacted the industry as we know it today, because people don't even understand where they getting this shit from.
Oh man, you know, the cap ain't nothing. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Yeah. DKAN, man. Folk be saying it and they don't really know what it means. Yeah. Like, folks don't put such a negative connotation on the word cap. Yeah. Like, everybody think you capping, know what I'm saying? This is a bad thing. Nah, capping can be good or bad. Exactly. It's going saying how you doing it. Like, and buy a cap, you know what I'm saying? That's like a street money bankroll word. Yeah. Like, we got the cap ain't nothing really from Pee Wee Roscoe, man. Shout out to Pee Wee Roscoe, man. Yes, I gotta put that out there.
What up, though?
And Fresh just made ball capping, you know what I'm saying? Just capping like a part of a lifestyle word, basically. Yeah. Like I say, it can be good or bad. Like, a bad way, you know what I'm saying? I could lie to you and say, oh yeah, B, how I got these tickets to such and such concert, and when you hit me the day of the concert, like, Nah, it ain't go down. Or a good way of capping, like, hey man, I know such and such at the Braves game. We got some regular tickets, but he gonna know what I'm saying, take us to the suites. That's a good way of capping. We got free drink, we got all that.
Yeah.
So, it's stressing me out a lot. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it stressed me out like a motherfucker, bro. Like, cause folks be saying stuff and they don't know where it came from, basically. Yeah. And then, like I said, from the bandanas to the, for a long time, wasn't nobody really repping Atlanta, for real. Like, no real dope boy type image. Like, we had the Jeezy, the Tip, the Gucci's.
And that was 10 years prior.
Exactly. But after Fresh, it just seemed like, everybody all the rappers want to wear braids. Everybody want to be at the games and stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, I like it, though, because we need that as a whole for the city. But just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, a little bit of homage, man. That's all.
What about the flow, though?
It's often imitated but never duplicated.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, know what I'm saying, try to do it. And there's been a couple of hit songs out here in Atlanta that folks done try to take a little bit. Yeah. And they done made some songs. I ain't gonna say no names because that's they, know what I'm saying, Lil Shine. Yeah. But one thing I always say, shout out to Lil Baby.
Yeah, what up, though, Baby?
Like, I ain't never met Baby personally. I don't think Fresh has either. Yeah. But like, he always just represent, bro, and I appreciate that.
Exactly.
But the other folks, hey man,
I feel that. I mean, when you think about Bank though, Tank, what are your memories of him, man? And what is it that we missing out on in the game right now by him not being here?
Memories with Bank, he a big family man. Like, from taking care of everybody. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of why we bonded a little bit because, I ain't in the Zodiacs, but I am. But like, I'm an Aries, he a Leo. Like, we fire sign, we vibe. Yeah. So like, we kind of, know what I'm saying, got same mind frame and stuff like that. But big family, man. A lot of music. He recorded 15, 30 minutes or whatever. So I got a lot of music still. Yeah. And what was the other question? I forgot.
Just your favorite memory of him.
Favorite memory? Ooh, that's a fool one. Man, it's so many, bro. Like, it's a lot.
And what is it that we think that Atlanta's missing by him not being here now too?
You missing somebody who really, I'm not gonna say these rappers out who they not really from Atlanta, but like, he had that real like city type edge or whatever. Like, from the lingo to still shopping at Walters to all that. Like, he made you feel like he was really from the city, and he really was. Yeah. And damn, I'm still thinking about my favorite memory. It's so many, bro. Like, because if you knew him, you knew he was a character. You knew he had a big heart, and it was just like every time you was around him, you was gonna laugh. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite memory, but I always keep this in my mind. He always tell me like, Tank, you gotta go hard. You gotta be as big as me. Like, when I go big, I'm gonna make you big. Like, we gonna be that combo. So that always, know what I'm saying, be in the back of my head. Like, bro, you gotta go hard. You gotta go big. Yeah. Like, cause at the end of the day, I know who I am, but I ain't one of them guys who be like, oh, I'm Prettyboy Tank. I done did woo doo doo woo.
I think, I'm gonna have to get in here right quick, Tank, with what the hell you said. Because I totally understand with what you said. Yeah. And I think that's the humility that comes with actually being from the city. Because it's like, if you from the city, everybody understands that everybody's a damn star. Exactly. So how the hell you gonna be a bigger star than everybody else? Because everybody's a damn star. So it's like, nigga, I'm just doing good at what I do. I'm just good at what I do. Exactly. And let me be great, and we gonna keep it moving and stuff like that. Because folks understand that you get busy. Right. One thing, though, that I recall about a Tank, man, just over these years watching, Tank, you was very opinionated about every motherfucking thing.
Ain't nothing changed.
Talk to me about your opinions and how them things got your ass in trouble.
Like I say, man, I'm an Aries. You know what I'm saying? We honest as hell. Like, we gonna tell you how I feel, and we no regards or none of that. But I don't. Anything I say, I think about before I say. I don't just, know what I'm saying, spit something out and just be like, oh nah. Cause ain't no apologies or none of that. Yeah. I said I'm gonna stand on it. Mm-hmm. And that's to this day. Yeah. Like, it's a lot of people, know what I'm saying, who still got me blocked, who done moved out the city, done did all this. And I'm still gonna stand on all that. Yeah. Straight up.
Talk to me about being in the clubs though, because see, you had to back it up a few times too, Tank. What was that like as a DJ having to raise hell in the booth?
It's funny, man. Shout out to Roscoe Dash, man, because me and him had some interactions. Like we had some real big interactions. Like one night at Club Obsessions, like he was trying it. He was trying it, and like you know me back in 2011, 2000, I'm not having none of that, man.
Exactly.
I called the boy out on the mic. And you know what I'm saying? Anybody from Gwinnett County, shout out to Gwinnett, but anybody from Gwinnett County, man, I'm from the east side of Atlanta, man. We not really respecting none of that, straight up. It's just, you know what I'm saying, being from the city. I'm a Grady baby, like, come on, man, we know what's happening. So, shout out from out that way. We had some interactions back in the past, but I had to learn as I got older, like, y'all kind of the same nigga. He an Aries. Yeah. So, he gonna be stuck in his way, I'm gonna be stuck in my ways. We gotta meet some type of way. And it's just like, I'm gonna say how I feel. I don't care. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna apologize. And like I say, anything I say, I'm gonna stand on it. I done thought about it. But my opinion done got me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it done held me back a couple of times. But at the end of the day, I'm the one who gotta deal with it. I'm the one who gotta live with me. I don't care what nobody think. Yeah. So it is what it is, man.
What do you think about how your opinion affected you and held you back, though, Tank?
I don't kiss ass, so you know, that shit done, it done, know what I'm saying, held me down a lot.
Talk to me about that too, because I think that is another Atlanta thing.
Yeah, I'm not no pick me ass nigga.
Come on, if everybody's a star, then why do you have to kiss anybody's ass? Because I'm gonna respect you as a star, you respect me as one, and we can all move as one. Exactly. But then you got folks that come in and don't understand that culture, and they don't say, "Hey, man, I respect you as a star. I see you respect me as a star. Let's work together." They say, "Nigga, you better got that." Talk to me about just Atlanta and maneuvering through the industry, being from the city from that time all the way up until now.
Really, like, you can't get caught up in the hype, because it's a lot of hype. And then, like, you know, over the past couple of years, the internet done made it worse, because a lot of people, know what I'm saying, perception of real life done got all the way messed up. Yeah. Like, you got folks who, know what I'm saying, looking like this on the ground, but in person, I ain't really living like that, man. You go over Shawty house, oh, it's disarray, man. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So, man, you just have to just try to stay humble, know where you from. Like, I tell people, you can move out the hood, but still tap in with the hood. That's how, you know what I'm saying, try to keep like a level head. Exactly. Like, don't forget where you came from, but you ain't got to get caught up in where you came from. Exactly. So, just with me just trying to stay focused, can't get caught up in, like, this Black Hollywood. You can't get caught up in the Hollywood hype, man. Facts. Straight up.
When you think about that Space Invaders time and that Atlanta time, I got two questions now. First question, mixtapes, live mixtapes, that piff, then you look up and it turns straight into digital streaming and stuff like that. How did that impact you, and how do you feel like that impacted the game?
You know, when we came in doing mixtapes, we were the distributors. Yeah. Like, artists came to us for music. Or, know what I'm saying? They came for us for music, or they would send us music. Like, it was a lot of rappers who would hit me up, I need such and such song, send me that song. Yeah. Like, people don't know that. It was so many rappers hitting us up trying to get on this person's song without their authorization. And then, like I say, like, it's been plenty of times where, shout out to K-Count. I know we'll forget. Me and DJ Geronimo was working on the mixtape. He sent us Cut Her Off. Yeah. We put that song on the mixtape. I want to say like Hollywood 3 or something like that. Yeah. So it was easier for us to, know what I'm saying, just put out mixtapes and quote unquote take the credit. I'm just gonna say it. Take the credit for breaking the song and doing all that. Cause we had better relationships. But at the end of the day, a lot of rappers now feel like, okay, I don't need a DJ. I'm just gonna do this on my own, bro. Yeah. Like, but you don't have no relationships with certain people. Like, DJs are a bridge. Like, we bridge the rapper with the people. When you, know what I'm saying, cut out that bridge, it's like, okay, now you got to swim across that river, bro. You ain't got, know what I'm saying, you got to find a boat. You got to do whatever however you going to get the music out. So that's why a lot of rappers, that's why a lot of music get, know what I'm saying, lost in the sauce. Exactly. Because somebody will drop one week, you'll forget about it next week because somebody else don't drop.
You know, for artists, a piece of game that you done led me to have to share with these folks right now too is what they don't understand is about DJs. The life expectancy of a DJ is a lot longer than the life expectancy of a damn artist.
Yeah.
So it's best that you respect that DJ, because when you die in the game, that DJ is who's gonna revive your ass.
Exactly.
Because they still got an engaged audience and fan base. See, as an artist, you only cool during the time that the people want to hear you and rock with you.
Exactly.
But after they get tired of your sound and they ain't really rocking with you no more, they on to the next, because they ain't loyal to the artist.
Right.
Niggas is loyal to their DJ because they know that their DJ provides a service in which guides them throughout these times with the music. Mm-hmm. If you go to a club, if you know DJ Prettyboy Tank gonna be in there, you know you about to have a good night in that thing. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be loyal to that DJ. DJs packed out the club. So now, okay, if I'm going to the club because DJ Prettyboy Tank going to be there, wouldn't it behoove you to make sure that you was cool with Tank so he could play your song in the damn club? Fool?
It's so crazy because a lot of rappers, like, you know, they use an I'm busy excuse, or know what I'm saying? They just really flat out forget straight up. Like, it's a couple of rappers, know what I'm saying, who still tap in or whatever. They might not do it publicly, but as long as they do it to me, know what I'm saying, they
it's
do
good
it.
Enough.
Exactly. And a lot of rappers, like, they gonna have to spin that block, man. You got to come full circle, man, because basically you gotta spin the block, bro, for real. Like, a lot of my best advice for a rapper, man, stay humble, man, because I'm not gonna say who, but I told a certain group of rappers, hey man, everything you just said, like, I'm a DJ. I'm always have a job. Yeah. I got my own fans.
Come on.
You a rapper. Your sound is, know what I'm saying, is based upon how you, know what I'm saying, putting it out, making it, know what I'm saying, articulating or whatever. I'm gonna be good. You have to see me at the end of the day. Straight up.
Answer me this, Tank. With your eyes, man, what were the things that you saw in this industry? Because you were behind the scenes on a lot of different situations and in a lot of different places. What was it that you saw that you picked up that you will always live with and keep back in the back of your head?
The ass kiss is real.
Oh,
like,
talk to me.
Man, it's so much of that. And it's done held me back a lot because
Me too, nigga.
I already know. You know I know what's going on. It done held me back so much, bro. And I had no regrets about it, though.
Me either. Because you can look in that mirror, though, Tank.
Exactly.
You can look in that mirror and smile at that guy.
A lot of folks can't pass that mirror test.
Come on now.
And a lot of folks can't look at themselves in the mirror, you know what I'm saying?
Or even have a good night damn sleep in this motherfucker.
Exactly, man. So, you know, that, like I say, the ass kiss is real. I try to avoid all that. I try to keep, you know what I'm saying, organic relationships. People who rock with me. If you don't, I don't care. Because as long as, you know what I'm saying, I'm sleeping well at night, the bills paid, we Gucci. Everybody around me happy, we straight. And, you know, just maneuvering in Atlanta, it's weird because it's cliquish.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I always say, man, give you some good game, keep one friend in every clique. Keep you one friend. Cause that way, you know what I'm saying? You 1 foot in, but you 1 foot out.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? When you need something,
you can holler at them.
Hey, man, it's right there. That way, you know what I'm saying, you don't get caught up or lost in the sauce.
Come on. As a hood rich DJ, though, man, I can't have you in here not speak on the big homie DJ Scream, man. Talk about that team, because that hood rich team, y'all dominated and put it down for the town. I mean, come on now.
Man, I met Scream in 04, man.
What?
Like, I was really buying CDs from County Road Flea Market. Yeah. Him and Black Bill Gates, they had a Sick With It series.
Black?
Yeah, man. I was buying the CDs, and at that time, like I say, I ain't get kicked out of Alabama State. I was trying to transfer to Georgia State. They withheld my transcripts. I wasn't doing nothing, so I was like, man, I'm just finna play around with the music. Yeah. Started doing high school parties. Had to get the music from somewhere. We were doing Napster and all that. Yeah. I get a Sick With It CD. I see Screen email, hit him up, start linking with him. He was like, man, come. No. I think he was DJing at the Atrium or something like that on the east side. Start going to the parties. He let me in the back door. We built a relationship off of that. Over the years, like, you know, I started taking DJing more serious. We still keeping in contact. He hit me in 05 like, I'm building this hood rich brand. Wood. Hold on. I was like, at first I was like, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because at the time, like, we had Hitman DJs, Legion of Doom DJs.
It was a bunch of DJ crews.
It was a bunch of DJ crews. So I'm looking at these folks like, oh. About 2 years later, I spit the block again. Like, Spence had came from Augusta, and he was in Atlanta doing this thing. So me and Spence built a relationship.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I hit Scream up. I'm like, man, I'm going to get down with Hood Rich. Like, they feel like my vibe.
Yeah.
He hit me up. He was like, man, I hit you in 05. I was like, man, I know, bro.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, I fuck with you. We gonna make it right. So ever since then, we've been locked in, and like, Scream really, man, he give me so much humble game.
Same thing here.
Yes, like between y'all two, like y'all give me so much humble game. I really like appreciate all that.
You know, that's what we do.
Because like, I respect it because it's coming from an Atlanta point of view. So y'all already know what the hell going on.
And see, that's why I always, hey, you just snap, no Tank. Why you gonna come in here and snap on me, man?
Because that's what it is.
Because I knew something when I be talking to Scream he would understand everything that I was saying.
Yeah, because we know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, we done came up, we done seen who done came before us.
Exactly.
So we know how this shit go.
Exactly. Talk about how it goes, though, man, from a real Atlanta perspective, though, Tank, because, you know, it's a city within a city, okay? Yeah. You got real Atlanta, then you got Hollywood Atlanta, then you got the Hollywood elite, you got the hood Atlanta, you got, you know, middle class Atlanta, you got, I just moved down here and I live in the outskirts Atlanta, but I'm still say Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of stuff going on with it, man. I mean, break down the culture and how you navigate it, man.
Really? I tell people all the time, like, you know, I've been in a lot of places, so I got a lot of relationships. People always coming to Atlanta. They always hitting you. Like, hey, man, I need something to do. We'll do it. Honestly, with me being from here, man, don't go party downtown, midtown. No, I'm gonna take you, know what I'm saying, straight to Metropolitan. I'm gonna take you to Metropolitan, man. We going to Liqueur. Straight up. We going to Liqueur. We going to Chit Chat.
Facts.
Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crucial whenever they be open. We going to the Flame. We going to the real Atlanta. We not, know what I'm saying, going to no downtown, midtown, buckhead parties, man, because that's where you getting like a mixed point of view. Exactly. If you want a real Atlanta perspective, you got to party, know what I'm saying, below I-20. Straight up.
Answer me this, though, man, because I feel like the real Atlanta, hence the Real Atlanta podcast, man, goes under the radar, man. Yeah,
and that comes to full circle to saying like the Real Atlanta podcast. I really came up with that idea because one day I was sitting on Clubhouse and I think it was an Atlanta room or something like that, and I was hearing people.
And it wasn't Atlanta?
it was half and half. It was like people who been here for like 20 years, but they not from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And like a couple of people who actually been here all their lives. So that's why I came up with the Club Real Atlanta podcast, because, you know, during the COVID last year, during the pandemic, while everything was shut down, I was on live DJing. And my live stream was called Club Real Atlanta. Yeah. And I was playing nothing but Atlanta music from the 90s to up to now.
I was in there.
So, I already know. Everybody was in there.
Exactly.
But I got the idea for the podcast because, you know, I'm listening to people tell these stories on Clubhouse, and I'm like, it's a lot of stuff y'all really missing out on. Yeah. So, and I realized, like, you know, you go on YouTube, you go on any, you know what I'm saying, DSP or whatever, and these stories ain't being told nowhere.
Come on.
Like, you can't, know what I'm saying, go on YouTube and hear no Kizzy Rock, you know what I'm saying, story, no Camp story, man. For real.
Come on.
So I was like, it's up to somebody who actually from the city, who actually got good relationships to bring this full circle, because if you're not from here,
you ain't gonna know what about it.
You're not gonna know. And especially if you in the entertainment industry, you need to know who came before you. You starting an independent record label, you need to know what I'm saying, how big Big Records was back in the day. How big BME was and all that. So
my God.
That's the whole, know what I'm saying, thesis or whatever, summary of my podcast, Club Real Atlanta, man.
How has it been for you, though, Tank, being able to just kick your flavor freely and do your thing on the podcast platform, though?
It's been good, cause I've been watching you for years.
Oh, so Tank.
I done took game. Like, I done took game from you and a couple more folks.
Yeah.
So for me, like, it's always like, how can I make something different?
Yeah.
How can I, know what I'm saying, put my Tank aspect on?
Yeah.
But at the same time, how can I grasp these folks' attention?
Come on. Let me jump in here, Tank. See, what I don't want you to do is make nothing different.
Yeah.
See, that's the issue with niggas. Niggas is always trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Atlanta's gonna be Atlanta.
Yeah.
Your take on Atlanta is what you grew up and what you seen from your own perspective.
Yeah.
I'm from the west side, so my Atlanta is gonna be different from your Atlanta on the east side.
Exactly.
Even though it's the same Atlanta, you got an east side perspective, I got a west side perspective.
Yeah.
So you tell your east side perspective of the same stories that I tell on the west side.
Yeah.
And somebody else that's from the west side tell you might be from the Camberton Road side, you might be from the Bankhead side.
Exactly.
These are still all different perspectives of the same damn thing.
Exactly.
And if you from the same spot, nigga, you still didn't see the same shit I see.
Right.
So what is needed is for you to tell your story through all that stuff too as well. Because see, Tank, you got a real ass story as well. You know, being with all of these different crews and, you know, rappers and artists and stuff like that, you are a part of the fabric of these Atlanta stories. I mean, I'm pretty sure even when you go out in the street now, you got folks running up to you, nigga, my club, nigga, I went to your club, nigga, I didn't go to the club unless you were DJ, nigga, thank you.
Man, somebody did that to me at a wedding recently. Like, for real.
What was that like? How did that feel, though, Tank, to know that you put it down for the town?
I honestly don't be knowing what to say to people. Like, cause I just be like, man, appreciate it, bro. Like, love, bro. Like, cause I don't know, because like,
nigga was just working.
Yeah, I was just doing what was natural to me.
Yeah.
But to know what I'm saying, like, have people have memories like that, it's like, it's crazy, because like, I'm just doing my job.
What is it that you think caused DJ Prettyboy Tank to be an exceptional DJ and not just a regular DJ? What set you apart from everybody else?
Number one, I got a weird ass DJ name.
But that shit was slick. How you come up with it?
Prettyboy Tank. They gave me that name, bro.
What?
I got the name Prettyboy in my neighborhood because I was the lightest nigga in the neighborhood. So I'm automatically a pretty boy because you lighter than everybody. People don't know my mama Cuban, my daddy black. So that's a mix.
Sense. Yeah.
And I could dress a little bit. So you already know, oh, you pretty boy. Oh, everybody wearing white tee, blue jeans to school. I'm wearing polo, you know what I'm saying? Lacoste, all that. I'm automatically a pretty boy. So it just stuck with me. And Tank, you know what I'm saying? My real name, Tank Will. Yeah. I got Tank before Tank Will. Because I was the biggest baby in Greater Hospital, 9 pounds. So they labeled me a Tank. Big ass baby. So everything just came together. Like I didn't create that name. It was given to me.
Now back to what I was saying. What is it that caused you to be an elite DJ though?
I really didn't know what I'm saying, care what nobody thought. Number one, like I say, I grew up listening to the 5 o'clock and 9 p.m. mix shows.
Thanks.
So I took game from them guys. And then like I knew what the people wanted. I knew what the streets wanted more so. Cause I was tapped in with a lot of, know what I'm saying, up and coming street artists. So, you know, coming up back then, the bigger the street artists go, the bigger the DJ gonna go.
Yeah.
So I always kept my, know what I'm saying, name attached, like coming up in the east side, Young Capone, man. Shout out to Rah.
Yeah.
Me and Rah were linked up first.
Either go.
Exactly. And then you know, Soulja Boy, my name was attached to Soulja for a minute. And SOD. So it was just like, I just know how to keep my name in the mix, bro.
Talk to me about rocking with a young Soulja Boy in this thing, man. And then seeing that man coming back with another wave in 2021.
That
break
man
that down.
Because everything he really says, he like, bro, you slick the goat. Like, for real. And then coming from somebody who's from Atlanta, like, you stole a lot of stuff from Atlanta, specifically the east side.
Yeah.
But you slick the goat at the same time.
Break that down though, Tank, because you was up close and personal.
Because, like, you know, when he first came out, like, a lot of his songs were, know what I'm saying, mimic after certain underground rapper songs. But then, like, you know, he started doing his own thing, doing his own way. He was young with money. So, you know, he really listening to anybody. So, me and Soulja ain't never had no problems. He always, know what I'm saying, be cool with me. I spoke to him like a month ago. We cool.
Yeah.
But you know, you got to think about the things that come with, know what I'm saying, being young, having money, and, you know, you just got to deal with it, bro. Like, Soulja was cool, though.
Yeah.
Like, he looked out when he needed to look out, but you got this person in your ear, you got that person in your ear, so you don't know what to believe, so.
Talk to me about this though, Tank. Being okay, you grew up with FLY.
Right.
You got it out the mud with Bankroll.
Right.
You remember a Young Soldier.
Right.
All of these different artists, man. Can you talk to me about them and when the fame hits them and the money hits them? How are they able to deal with it, and how do the relationship dynamics change or maintain during those times?
I'm gonna start with FLY. With them, you know, they ain't never really had like no Hollywood type mind frame. So
Yeah.
you know, for a minute, like swag surfing was really like a wave. Like it started off, then it died down, and then it started back up. So with seeing them, know what I'm saying, maneuver through that, all the life things they went through,
Yeah.
it's kind of like humbling to, know what I'm saying, be like, okay, I always got to keep a good relationship with y'all because y'all weathered the storm.
Yeah.
And y'all still here.
And they just some real niggas.
Exactly. And then with people like Quan, like when I first started DJing with Quan, he was in a legal situation. He couldn't drop no music.
Damn.
Like Quan was like kind of like at a bad point at that time in his life when me and him started linking. But like, you know, over the years, just to see somebody show resilience, and you kind of have to support them at the end of the day. Like, hey, bro, I ain't even gonna say support. You got to put peer pressure on folks. If you want to really see them win, and like I always wanted to see him win, know what I'm saying, and just go through it and just come through the wave. And like he starting to come through it. He got a lot of good music on the way. So, you know, just seeing artists weather that storm, man, you just gotta stay down and just be their biggest support system. Cause you know, them friends go away, family do too, but you know, DJs are really like therapists, bro. Therapists, bro, like for real. So you just gotta, know what I'm saying, pump that good energy in the folks, man.
What is it like for your eyes though, watching from the outside, inside, looking in and looking out?
Man, it's scary. Cause it's like, I'm glad I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know if I can, know what I'm saying, handle the fame and certain things that come with being a rapper. Like, I see Quan all the time. People want pictures.
Yeah.
And all that. And you don't be in the mood. Like,
Yeah.
he find out somebody had close to him had passed away, and you know what I'm saying? Like 5 minutes later, folks, oh, picture. But they don't know that.
Yeah.
But you still gotta deal with stuff like that. So it's kinda like, damn, do I really, know what I'm saying, I wanna deal with this? But I'm glad I'm a DJ, because at the end of the day, I don't have to. And you just really just gotta, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go back to therapy, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing the therapy narrative, bro.
How did therapy help you though, Tank?
I was, man, at first I was like, man, I don't need no damn therapy.
Yeah.
Like, just me being a black man, like, I don't need therapy. How can somebody who ain't never been through what I've been through gonna tell me
shit.
exactly?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you know, I keep a lot of good women around me. So good women gonna, know what I'm saying, tell you stuff you need to hear, but you might not want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I listen. And I got me a good black woman therapist, because I believe women are better listeners than men.
Niggas ain't trying to hear shit.
Niggas ain't trying to hear nothing. They get on to hear key content. That's it. But therapy, you know what I'm saying, it help you. Like, everybody need therapy at some point in your life, you know what I'm saying? No matter how long it's for, a couple weeks, couple months, whatever, man, do it.
What was it like when you finally got over the Bankroll situation then, man? And how were you able to get over that?
I want to quote him, man. Had to let these niggas going hard as ever, man.
Yes,
like,
sir.
For real. Like, it's kind of like one day you just wake up and like, okay, I got to do this.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, people know I got a lot of his music. I still have a lot of unreleased music. So, with me being a DJ, it's kind of like I want to put it out. But at the same time, it's like it's a process. So, you go through a lot of emotions, like, with people, know what I'm saying, trying to take his style from him, know what I'm saying, not getting the credit that he deserved. It kind of like gets frustrating, but, you know, good women, man. You got to keep the good women around. You got to keep a good, humble mind frame, man.
When Bank passed, what all was he working on? Because, I mean, that song with Timbaland, that thing was going crazy as hell.
He, and Make It So Bad, that little song we got with Timbaland, it ain't even his song. It's quote unquote Timbaland's song or whatever. It's somebody else on the song, but Timbaland actually reached out to him. I remember we was on the road to Virginia one time.
Yeah.
And Timbaland hit him in the DMs on IG and was like, yo, I want to fly you out, woot, 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 woot. So he went up. I think he recorded like 2 or 3 songs with Timbo, and he's still sitting on them because he ain't never put them out.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy because he had a lot of things going on from Marilyn Manson, you know what I'm saying?
Bankroll was about to do a song with Marilyn
Manson. He wasn't
Manson?
about to do a song with him, but like, he got a song called Sydney. He be like, Marilyn Manson went up to my shit out in Sydney.
Yeah.
And, it just, he would, Marilyn Manson was in Sydney with Drake or whatever, and I guess Ballin' Like a Hot Boy was playing. So it was just the cultural impact from a lot of different artists, from like, like I say, the Marilyn Manson, Earl Sweatshirts, to people like that. Just reach Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
Like she reached out to him right before he passed away. I got a feeling, I had a feeling like they was gonna do something big.
Damn.
Cause like she was listening to him. Like I remember her tweet was, she tweeted him one day, it was like, tell your story, young Bankroll Fresh. So I already know, like, if she was tapped in, man, it endless opportunities.
Answer me this, Tank, being around all of them folks and including yourself, what is it that you think it takes to be special in Atlanta?
You gotta be yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Be yourself. Cause we live in a city where everybody trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah.
It ain't enough people, know what I'm saying, doing them, being they self, dressing like, know what I'm saying, they self and all that. That's why, like, I try to keep, know what I'm saying, the real Atlanta aspect going on. Like, got on the Atlanta hat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still shop at Walters, white tee, still pull up at the West End. Like, you got to be yourself, man.
Yeah.
Don't, know what I'm saying, go off what you see on the internet. It's too much of that. Too many clones going around.
Exactly.
That's what's going to help you win. As long as you authentic and original, you going to go up.
What was it like for you being a tour DJ as well, though, man? Because, I mean, you did the club thing, but you also did the road thing, man. So, I mean, for DJs that are wondering what that tour life hit like, break that down.
Man, I'd be honestly content if I never DJ again in Atlanta. Like, my current situation now, I'm on the road with Quan. Like, we booked at least 6-7 times a month.
My God.
So, that's my weekends. During the week, I'm really, know what I'm saying, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I need to be doing. Stuff like this.
Yeah.
But I keep me one good, I tell every DJ who, know what I'm saying, go on the road, keep you one good spot in the city.
Yeah.
Like, keep you one good spot you can call home. Cause that way, know what I'm saying, from anybody, from the people who rock with you, the rappers, they can always know. And you can catch Tank and spin on Sundays.
Come on now.
That's a plug.
Hey, Tank, when it comes to those parties though, man, and just that Atlanta vibe too, because see, this is what you got to understand too, as a DJ, a club DJ, y'all played a serious role in the vibe of Atlanta. When nigga come down here and fly down here to see what the hell going on, they popping up at Tank Club and they're like, okay, I love the city, this place I need to be. How do you feel like the environments in the club has changed over those years, from the party to the Wilma Bottles and it ain't even no dance floor no more in half the place?
I don't even go out unless I know the DJ or one of my partners DJing, because I feel like a lot of these DJs, man, that shit like hearing a playlist in the club, bro. Like, I'm not finna go out. Like, I already know these folks in this section, you gonna trip over these folks hookah. Yeah. Like, I ain't trying to do all that. Ain't no dance floor. I already know, oh, he finna play this song. Oh, he finna play these Afrobeat songs. Let me go to the bar. Let me, know what I'm saying, get my drink. Let me roll up. Yeah. You know how it's gonna go. That's why I encourage people to go to the hood, like I say. You gotta go to them spots, man, because you're gonna get that real vibe.
Talk to me about maintaining throughout the time, and then also, what was it like when you got on radio as well, though, Tank?
For a long time, I was stressed about not being on the damn radio. I feel you. I had a campaign, put Tank on the radio campaign. Like,
I remember.
Because that was always like a dream of mine.
Of course.
But now, like, I'm actually on that. It's so fluid, and like, you see how you able to maneuver and build your name off being on the radio.
Exactly.
Like, and put that tax on it. Straight up. Put that tax on it, man.
Tax on it.
I'm on the radio, man. I'm Tank, man. First I was on 5 o'clock, now I'm on 9 o'clock, man. Come on, man.
Come on.
If you want, hey, yeah, I know. Talking too much.
Travis Porter, man, working with them boys.
Travis.
Talk to me about that.
Man, them boys is funny. Like, it's 3 different personalities.
Yeah.
But it's like dealing with 3 younger brothers. Like, I had the best time probably being on the road with Travis Porter, because Them boys is like, you dealing with 3 different people. Like I say, you got Strap, who know what I'm saying, like sometimes Strap wild, sometimes Strap cool.
Yeah.
You got Quiz, who's cool, laid back. He a Virgo. He ain't doing too much. He gonna smoke. He gonna chill. You got Ali. Ali is a character. If you know Ali is a character. But man, them boys, they crazy, man. We had some good times on the road.
Future.
Ooh, shout out to boy Pluto, man.
And the role that y'all played in pushing his music to the front of the culture in this city, man, because I know a lot of that Future music I got from y'all boys.
Right.
Talk to me about that.
It's so crazy because, like, you know, we had mutual relationships with Future. Like, shout out to Hood Rich Rip. He was, know what I'm saying, he had dealings with Scooter and Future at the same time. But then, like, people don't know Future was on Space Invaders 3. And that's kind of like how we built a relationship. We put him and Scooter song on there. Then we had Obsessions popping off at the same time. So Future used to hit me on the Twitter like DMs. Like I still keep them.
Yeah.
Just to know what I'm saying. Be like,
nigga, I was there.
Yeah, nigga, I was there.
You.
But you know, he sent me, like he sent me watch this, like this personally from his email. One night he came to Obsessions. He got there like 11 o'clock. He stayed there for like 30 minutes. Well, he was there for like 30 minutes. Came up, he was like, hey, bro, I need you to run these songs for me. Gave me $300. Stayed there to like 2 o'clock. Like from 11 to 2, he was in the club. So ever since then, I'm like, bro, you real. Like, damn, like, you didn't have to do this. Exactly. I was already rocking with your movement. But you did this, I'm finna go extra harder. So every time I see him, it's nothing but love. But then at the same time, like, we was getting the music so easily. And me and Spence was talking about this the other day. If we executive produce a Future album, man, come on, man.
I already know.
That's platinum, man.
My God.
Because we was doing the mixtapes like that. So just imagine us doing an album, a Tank and Spin's Future album, executive produced by us.
2 Chainz, man.
Man, my
Street
boy
is
Tall.
Sex. Talk to me about that squad over there. What up, Tech?
Man, my boy Tall, man. You know, that's what we call 2 Chainz, man. Me and Bank had that nickname for. Man, he still Tall, man.
What up, no Tall?
Like, another one, like 2 Chainz, me and him, our relationship always been organic. Yeah. Like, I used to pull up him, know what I'm saying, when he was recording that Street is X or, know what I'm saying, this other spot. We smoking, we chilling, we vibing, like. And, like, even with my son, like, I think a couple times where he had like a little dinner or something when he was changing over from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz. Yeah, he always remember my son from that. So when stuff like that, when people make relationships personable, I'm with you. It's always love. And like with Street is X, no comment, man. No comment, man. It ain't no love. I mean, it ain't no bad blood. It just, you know, no folk know what's going on.
Answer me this though, Tank. What advice do you have for the next young DJ coming up, man? What do these niggas need to be doing?
Study who came before you. Like, that's a thing that a lot of people don't do. They jump into something and they don't know what I'm saying. Study the greats or the people who came before them. You do that, stay humble, man. Do your research. All around, just basically do your research and try to keep a level head, man. Build good relationships. Even if you don't know what I'm saying, you ain't got to be buddy with folks, but still be cordial enough to know what I'm saying, be able to reach your hand out.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people don't even do that. Like, they only hit you when they need something, man.
Exactly.
Hey, man, you going to get that ignore button a lot.
Come on. For the next artist that's coming out, what they need to know.
Slick some of the same thing, but at the same time, be yourself, like I said, man. Yeah. Be yourself. Lock in with 1 or 2 producers. Because a lot of people, know what I'm saying, they'll lock in with this producer. And they don't realize that them producers, they might not be doing it on purpose, but they taking your sound and mixing it with that artist. Lock in with somebody, bro. That's all you got to do. That's what Fresh was doing. He lock in with D Rich.
Facts.
And then, like, that's what Jeezy did. Jeezy shot a red.
Come on.
Gucci, Zaytoven. Yeah. It's a pattern, man. Follow the trends. That's all you got to do. Like I say, do your research.
Come on, man. As a DJ, Tank, I need your top 5 songs that when you heard them things, they blew your mind.
Ooh, top 5 songs that blew my mind. Damn. Ooh, that's a good one.
Come on.
Damn, top 5.
I need the top 5.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna start with Future first.
Mm-hmm.
When I first heard Karate Chop, like that song, like
that was like, crazy as hell.
I was like, what is this nigga talking about, bro? Like,
what?
Exactly. Like, when I first heard Bankroll Fresh ESPN, I'm like, man, what the hell? Like, what's up with you, bro? What you got going on? Damn, it's so many, bro. Like, damn, you put me on the spot. I wasn't even ready for this question, man. Damn, be high. Man, I'm gonna say another one. It's so underrated. People gonna be like, what? Man, I need everybody to go listen to Gucci Mane. 2 Things. It's on Trap House.
Ooh.
Listen to that song. Like, if you listen to that song, you'll be like, man, what the hell is this nigga talking about, man?
Yeah.
Because he was spitting on that song.
Come on.
Watt was really spitting. This back in 05. Listen to Gucci Mane 2 Things, man. That's so underrated song, man.
Yeah.
We had 3. Man, I don't know, man. If I say Swag Surfer, it's kind of like
Swag Surfer is a hit that keeps on hitting, nigga.
But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know it was gonna be that big. I definitely didn't know. When I heard the beat, I'm like, oh yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Because at the time, and it's still one of my favorites, Young LA 36 O's.
Now that's one of my favorites of all time.
That's one of my favorite songs.
My God.
So I can now I ain't gonna include Swag Surfing. I'm gonna include 36 O's because 36 O's birthed Swag Surfing. I feel like because you know that's how I broke the song.
Yeah,
I used to play 36 O's, then play Swag Surfing because KE on the track made both beats.
Oh, that's hard. What up, though, KE?
Last song. My Savages. We're gonna go back to Future, man. When I heard that song, because of what I was going through at the time, I was like, oh, this it. This is like one of my favorite songs. And all my songs may seem unorthodox, but they mean something to me.
Exactly. Out of all of the artists you done work with, man, I mean, which ones were the ones that you just saw persevere the hardest?
Bankroll, of course.
Talk to me.
I saying shout, you know what I'm saying, go from being with Montana the Mac, you know what I'm saying, being his own superstar. Yeah. Because that's how it originally started. Like, you know, they had the Bunny Hop song. Montana did his thing with the Rock Man, Girls Gone Wild. Then Fresh was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to show y'all I can do this too. Yeah. So just seeing him and just everything that he was going through, like from trapping to rapping, straight up. Yeah. And then like even Quan, like, you know, just to see somebody like come from the depths, like just be in a bad spot and then just come full circle. It's like, I ain't got nothing but respect and love for you, bro. I can't do nothing but help you. So people like that, just to see them pull themselves up, you got to respect and help that.
Talk to me about how you came through any times that you felt like you wanted to quit the rap game, man.
Shit, last year I wanted to quit. I'm not gonna lie, man. The whole COVID situation is kind of like, am I doing what I'm really supposed to be doing? Like, what do I need to, you know what I'm saying, be doing to elevate my life? Because it feel like, you know, as a man, you feel like, you know what I'm saying, become stagnant sometimes.
I'm with you.
So it's kind of like, how can I pull myself up?
Exactly.
So it's been a couple times where I don't feel like DJing. I lose my passion. Yeah. But you got to know what I'm saying, try to find your original reason for doing what you doing. Exactly. And I try to do that all the time, whether it be just to listening to the music that, you know what I'm saying, might have inspired me to DJ, or just seeing people around me, or seeing people who I feel like not better than me, like, you doing that? Nah, man, come on, man. I gotta turn up, man. Exactly. Because that's motivation for me. I'm not gonna hate and be like, you don't need to be there. I'm gonna say, nah, I'm gonna show you
how to do it. Exactly. Tank, how can these folks contact you? And is there anything you want to get off your chair?
I like that. I like that question. Is there anything Tank need to get off his chest? Nah, I think I really know what I'm saying. Everybody know how I feel. If you don't, you know how you can reach me. And if you don't know how you can reach me, hey man, Twitter at DJ Prettyboy Tank, IG at DJ Prettyboy Tank _ and everything else is at DJ Prettyboy Tank, from TikTok to YouTube to Snapchat, all that. Hey, Club Real Atlanta Podcast. On deck. We got all that going on, man.
What all are you gonna be hitting with on this next season, though, Tank? What they need to be looking out for?
You're gonna see a lot of real Atlanta legends, a lot of untold stories or stories that you may have heard about. You know what I'm saying? I done interviewed Lil C, Kizzy Rock.
What up, though, C?
I got a couple more. Know what I'm saying? Guess I can't say too much about.
Take your time.
Hey man, I'm going to your hood a lot. Like I'm reaching out to your hood a lot because
that's where it's at, nigga.
Hey man, I ain't gonna. That's what you know what I'm saying. The South come from a little bit like the West Side. Come on. That's kind of the heart of Atlanta. It's the heart of Atlanta. I ain't gonna say kind of. I ain't gonna cap it down like that.
I'ma just be real though. See, on that West Side, them niggas don't mind talking over there.
Exactly. That's why I like it. That's why I like it. I be looking at, know what I'm saying, everybody who got their podcast and they doing their content, I be like, oh, them niggas be talking. So that's why I'm like, hey, man. And me being younger, that's how I always, know what I'm saying, knew who the girls was.
Exactly.
The West Side niggas gonna tell you, oh, that's shouter. Hey, man, get what? So shout out to the West Side.
As always, man. Tank, appreciate you coming through this thing,
man, I appreciate you, man.
Wish you nothing but the best and much success, my
man,
dog.
Likewise, my brother, man. Appreciate that.
Be High Radio, shout it. DJ Prettyboy Tank.
Yes, sir.
I'll let y'all in a minute, man. We go.